This here is a liver, and this here is a heart. This is going to be for one of the rituals that you're going to do to trap your enemies and use their hate. This is a kidney. See, that's why I decided to create two versions of the course, the uncensored and also the vegan, because not everyone is equipped to do rituals like that. This is a tongue. So what to expect in the course? You're going to do weekly rituals that are gender specific, basically made for someone who has a womb in order to expand on your success. The womb you have, it could be young, vibrant, functional, or it could be old, weak, used up, or even biologically impaired. I'm not making fun of you, but I have to say it because I have had thousands of clients in my life, and I know how to anticipate questions like, oh, MP, I had my tube tied, or I'm on the pill, can I still do the womb rituals or whatever? If you consider yourself a spiritual woman, you must know that the physical body is just an extension of an invisible layer, and that your energy stays intact regardless of what you have experienced in your physical anatomy. Anyways, so in the course, you will do the rituals to have protection and to capture the energy of your enemies, which is something that is widely done by occultists at a massive scale, especially nowadays using social media. Concerts also, conferences are a good place, podcasts are now the modern way. So every time you said something mean about, say, a celebrity, anything that was not of your goddamn business, just know that you were cursed. This particular celebrity most likely had a curse put on anyone that said anything about them. They took your energy to give the celebrity, the politician, the whatever, more aura. Why shouldn't they? I mean, who the fuck do you think you are to have an opinion about what someone does? Who the fuck do you think you are? I mean, to have an opinion on what someone wore at an event, their lack of talent, in your stupid opinion. You don't know what they did to get there, commenting about who they're dating. And even recently, when the world got exposed for a couple of months to certain emails with big names of some political leaders, royals, actors, religious people of all religions, and the world was outraged. They started dissecting symbolism around words used in the said emails. Again, it was done to suck you dry, because ultimately you were appalled, but did you change something? Is there anyone in prison? Yet your energy got sucked, depleted, and bonus point for them, your tolerance to the notion of evil has grown to acceptance of it being your new reality. That disillusionment, which means you now know evil exists. I mean, you knew it before, but now you have proof, and also it's in the Western world, and you cannot do anything about it. So you're powerless, yet you pour your energy in content that makes you sad, and you emotionally react to that content, exposing the said evil. Anyways, let's get back to something lighter. So about the mean comments regular people like to leave under big influencers, celebrities, politicians, whatever. You say things like, If they didn't want to be criticized, they shouldn't be celebrities anyways. Well, you're just dumb. You're just a dumb person saying dumb things to which other dumb people agree to. The blind leading the blind, and you think it's harmless. So good for them. Good for their handlers for siphoning your energy while you're busy focusing on what they wore at an event, what they said, who they were dating, who they should not be dating. Oh, this girl is too good for him, or he's too good for her, or he was better with his ex. They're tapped onto your higher self. They use up your luck. This is the stuff I teach you in the course. I teach you also how to do it. It's actually, you'll see, it's an easy spell. But it's potent. And if you don't know it, you don't know it. And even if you're not a celebrity, I'm sure you've experienced at your level some level of hate, some level of jealousy, even other women being mean to you while you just wanted to mind your business. If that happens to you, you should curse them. You should make their soul and spirit work for you. And if success is what you want by taking my course, you have to expect to have even more people hating you, right? I mean, more success, more exposure. This is what is hidden behind what people call the fear of success. Therapists call about the fear of success. I mean, they talk about it as in, I'm blocking myself subconsciously because all I have seen is people who become successful and they ultimately change. They become horrible, mean, or whatever. Again, this notion of duality, you didn't understand. The notion of being a hyper-feminine. Well, to be a hyper-feminine, you have to be love and light. The sweetness, the youthful, eternal youth, but also you have to be the dark. But you don't want the dark. You just want the good stuff. You want the overly sweet food without the diabetes, basically. Well, the way therapists explain to you the fear of success, or it's not false, but it's not all the way right. Because yes, if a person is already evil, of course, them having more success is going to increase their evil capacity. But therapists or whomever speak about the fear of success, you know, your improvised YouTube experts, all of them are complete morons, because the fear of success is actually the fear of becoming a target. The more exposed you are, the more people come to you to get stuff from you. And that is the absolute reality of any success. Celebrities walk out the door. Their fans want a photo, they want an autograph. They act as though they're entitled, or they're disappointed when the celebrity doesn't have time. They throw insults if the celebrity doesn't stop to do it. You know, someone becomes rich, say through hard work, through inheritance, through the lottery, through doing, I don't know, porn, sex work, whatever. And suddenly you're rich, and suddenly a lot of people want to be your friend because they want to take advantage of you. Things like that. So in a nutshell, the fear of success is that fear of becoming a target. The fact that most people do not want to become a target because they intrinsically know human nature. So if you want success, you must know that everything has a shadow. So of course, all of that, you need to expect for it to happen. The great part is, if you have prepared for it, if you have integrated your shadow and you embody your dark feminine energy, you know how to maneuver success. Otherwise, your mind will constantly block you. So if you say, yes, I have dark parts, I have a shadow self, I'm evil, then you structure it. This course is going to structure you so you are successful. Not just one more mean, ugly, broke bitch out there who has a life that no one really wants. But you're going to use the acknowledgement, the integration of your evil to live a fulfilled harmonious life. Both have to coexist in a success identity that is intelligible and scalable to every aspect of your life. And if you're purely just not evil, if you're actually a good girl, a good person, then you must protect yourself by knowing how the world works and be ready to hurt people if they use their own free will to hurt you. That is the reason why in the uncensored version of my villain course, I have an assignment called the Predator assignment. Before me, you were prey, exploited by the system, unable to get out of the hamster wheel of doing the right thing and getting depleted of your energy, and still no actual explosive improvement, no explosive extraordinary success, no public admiration or recognition, no gigantic bank account to show for. That's why you come to me. Thanks to this course, I am turning you into a predator. Let me show you the assignment and exams manual. The course is divided into 3 categories: daily lectures, your assignments, and the exams that come with 2 midterms and 1 final exam. These are the books. Especially for content like this, I don't believe in storing it in a cloud, so I really recommend you to print it out and have it like this, so it's easier for you to do the exercises. And the third part of the course is actually, like I said, the rituals, which was the topic of today's video. So the rituals, they're not mandatory. If you are not a spiritual person, just skip the rituals altogether, because just with the lectures, the assignments, and the exams, like I told you, this is a course worth over 30K. This is something that you would pay for in an actual academic institution. But if you are a spiritual person and you want to dig in fully in every aspect of the course to have all the chances you need to actually fully change inside out, do the rituals. And the rituals themselves, they come in 2 different versions. If you buy the uncensored version of the course, you get the forbidden, like I said, rituals, lectures, things like that. If you're more sensitive and you want to stay unjaded, is that a word? Then go for the vegan version. I am done working for today. I think it's about 3-4 p.m. I need to breathe a little bit, so yeah, I'm gonna go get some fresh air, maybe sit somewhere, have a drink or something. Vous partez quand?
Je sais pas, du 15 en tout cas, 1 semaine.
Vous faites quoi? Lisbonne?
Et Alicante.
Pélidor, Alicante.
Benidorm.
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 Je sais même pas où c'est.
Parce que ce sera pour ma période de la Afro Nation, donc...
Vous faites Afro Nation aussi?
Bah, tout le concert.
Ah, mais Alice, elle a pris ses billets l'année dernière.
Bah oui.
This is Self-Obsession, the potion, in the very rustic bottle that I handmade myself. It's very thick and very gooey. Gosh, the smell is amazing. And you don't really need much. And for my arms, I'm gonna put it just on my perfume points here. Inside the elbow is actually the best place to apply your perfume, by the nape. You know what I say? 100 sprays a day keeps scarcity away. Gosh, self-obsession. She is that girl. Isn't that what Gen Z say? She is that girl.
Shakti